What's up, duders? Alright, okay, we're gonna do 5 and 6 in this video. And I told you we talk about crowd control. So and always know that you guys can use rep monsters. So like all these reps down below. Like if you feel you need help from somebody, just grab a rep, you know? And it'll give you a hand. Now if you can't just like crush through the waves, like destroy them really fast, you're gonna want crowd control, and that's crowd control is, you might hear it in chat, CC, and that usually it just means like stuns, sleeps, just ways of keeping the opponent freezes, like ways of keeping the opponent from moving a turn, which helps obviously a lot. And like it's the key to like beating the higher levels in TOA and TOA hard, which I actually attempted hard this month and I'm got to 74. Alright, I guess I could use Okeanos, and I usually use Hathor, but you know, another unit like Hathor is that Dark Sylph, or the Sylphid, one of the two, that we got from a previous HOH. So if you guys are lucky enough to have that unit, it helps. Dots help. Damage over time, that's what DOT stands for. And let's go with, who else can I use? Let's just use this guy. Alright, we'll go through 5, and then on 6 I'll show you guys like extra CC, like with I use Hathor and Okeanos takes a turn, and then by the time they're all done being stunned, Hathor goes, and then they sleep for 2 more turns, and then if needed, Oak's third skill to stun them all is ready again. It's like nobody even gets a turn. I usually do the higher levels with them too, and no healers, so let's see what we got here. Veramoss is good to have on a level, on bomber levels like this, because he can clear at least one set of bombs off of you. Brett will give dots, and each dot, it's a little skull thing above their head, will eliminate 5% of their HP per turn. Veramoss also offers stuns. Brett offers stuns for the fact that he's on Despair, which is nice. Okeanos does the stuns, and if there's a bomb on him, he can throw it back with his first skill. His second skill can put skills on cooldown. See if I really needed to, I could put the only one that's not stunned, on cooldown. But instead, I'm just going to use it over here as like a damage dealing hit, which works really well. And his first skill, like I said, throws debuffs back at an opponent. So if he had a bomb on him, he can toss it right back. Which, it was just neat. It's cool. DMR is obviously a damage dealer. Elemental advantage he gains against every unit he encounters. So it's like he doesn't really miss a crit. He can though, but it's not that often. If you got him ruined pretty high and for crit rate, he does his job, which makes it nice. And Bella obviously does defense break and can remove debuffs or buffs, I guess, buffs on an opponent, removes them. If, like, say they had an attack bar boost or attack boost, and right there, them buffs, right? If Bella gets a turn, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Right here, and just takes them right off, which is nice. And obviously, what she's known for is her heal and her attack bar boost, which is lovely. There could be a time where you don't know what to do, and their team's about to get a turn, and you don't know what to do, and it's Bella's turn, and use that right here. If I really wanted to, I can boost everybody's attack. Here, we'll do it, or attack bar, and we'll all get another turn before they even moved. I mean, we didn't, obviously, but you can. Our attack bar was boosted enough to where one of these guys might get a turn, unless they continuously hide. See right there, he threw his glancing back. Said, screw you, take it back. Crowd control is nice. Right now, you're seeing partial crowd control with Pitboss and Okeanos. But, like, you get full, like, Tyron is a good crowd control unit. For the fact that, he freezes, and then if you have him on Despair, it's an extra chance for a second skill. It's an AoE, and it does like glancing. If you use that, it's can stun extra units. A good TOA monster. What else? Anything that does an AoE, like AoE is area of effect. Any unit that does that and attacks everybody, like this, second skill attacks everybody. Now anybody that does that, you put them on Despair and like steal some turns by stunning them. Despair is always nice. Beretta right there is on Despair, got it to stun. That's not a stunning skill, but to get a stun is nice. You'll never complain about having a stun. See, that bomb right there doesn't really scare me, for the fact that Pitboss can strip it if he decides to strip that one. See, like, he stripped 2, and then the other units he stripped glancing. But Pitboss is a key unit in levels like this. Oh, I guess you do have to kill them all instead of just the boss. Throw that bomb back at you. And now in 6 I'll show you like extreme crowd control. To where like a unit won't even get a turn. 25 pieces. Remember, guys, I could go right in with the almighty summoning pieces and summon that if I needed to. You know, something that Childish talked about in one of his last videos. If you guys don't know Childish Plays, go check it out. Check him out. He's like a great YouTuber, and I learned a lot from him. But another thing he told me, or I seen from one of his videos, he didn't tell me, sorry. I seen it from one of his videos, is if you're like skilling up a bomber with these Sians, Sians, whatever they are, if you're actually using skill ups for a bomber, don't awaken your bomber first, for the fact that their third skill that becomes available whenever they're awakened. And if you're trying to get your bomb skills up, that third skill isn't available for the skill ups to be stolen, I guess. Keep your bombs, get your bomb skill fully skilled up before you awaken it. And that way, I mean, you don't necessarily have to skill up the third skill right away. I mean, it is a good skill. But your bombs, you want them skilled up first. for sure. Now, what we got going on here is Hathor's sleeping everybody for 2 turns. Not letting them take a turn. And for 2 turns. And the ones that don't, like, obviously I'm going to wake somebody up anyway when I hit them. So they're just my main focus of attack until other people wake up. Which I don't understand it. Like, I know it's a 2-turn thing, but they never really seem to sleep for 2 turns. Even in TOA, I've been noticing, like, they'll all wake right up. It'll say 2 above them, and then boom, they're awake. But still, it's nice because I got Okeanos added in there, and he's gonna add the stuns, and I got Veramos as a backup for like a just in case. Right here, it didn't work, so I got 3 people there looking at me, threatening. I hit him with Okeanos. 1 stayed awake, and it won't be a problem. Because taking 1 hit isn't anything you have to worry about. As long as you ain't like no defense, no HP, like, you're gonna be okay. Another thing about Hathor is when she puts them to sleep, she reduces their attack bar, which is really nice. And Beretta's a backup in case somebody needs their attack bar reduced. There was a fail on my part right there. I should have used Okeano's 3rd skill, but it looks like it's not going to matter. As long as that Annabelle don't go nuts and sleep everybody on my whole team. Because I've seen her do that before. But alright, skill cooldowns are nice. You know, when using units like that stun and sleep, accuracy is really nice. Because you really don't want to miss. So no, I know that guy hits hard, and I got a brand on me. But I will gain all the HP back next wave. Alright, this should be, what, number 5? And the guys that got stunned right there, when I do the sleep here, if this guy would have went down too, I could hit one of the guys that are stunned. Because the sleep would come off, but the stun would stay, so it really wouldn't matter. Because when you hit somebody and they're on a sleep, they'll wake right up. But when you hit somebody and they're on a stun, it's just like you can do damage. But like if you start to get worried and you don't think you can finish it off with the without having a healer, grab a healer. Trade Theomars for a healer. You know, it's just going to take a little bit longer. And you'll still be able to get it done. Instead of Theomars hitting and causing damage. You got, say, Bella there throwing defense breaks up. And you know, all your units are hitting harder. And you got a heal as a backup, so. Oh, this is wave 5. Damn, I don't even got that ready. Thought I'd have had Beretta's dots ready, but obviously I didn't. I thought this was going to be wave 6. Alright, see that lead just went out down here, and his attack bar is at 0. So, start on him. Looks like he's gaining fast. Put him back to sleep. Wake this one up. gotta wake up quick so I can stun everybody. Or we're gonna end up being in trouble. Now, hopefully, if one of these guys don't get stunned, they just throw their bombs up, because Veramoss will just clear them. And it's better to have bombs tossed on you than to actually get hit by an attack that causes damage. So, there was an extra free stun right there, another one. The whole point about it is to, like, just get rid of them as fast as you can. You gotta watch them Leebleys, they counterattack every turn. So, try to kill them when they're stunned. It helps. We got bombers. Try to reduce at least one of them. Now that guy on the right, Jojo, he's stunned. So obviously I'm going to go for him right away, because he'll wake him up from the sleep. But I can still hit him like I told you before, because he's stunned. And then just nitpick them a little bit at a time till they wake back up, till the other ones wake up. And when they do, stun. There's a free stun. So that guy in the middle I'm not too worried about yet. I'll hit him. Maybe Okeanos can put his skills on cooldown, and I won't even have to deal with that his third skill. It lets him revive with 25% HP, and then just like be there. What's he trying to hold off for the arcane towers to hit you or something? Like, that skill don't make no sense to me, because he's not a damage dealer. So it's kind of like a useless skill. He's like a useless, to me he's like pretty much a useless unit. So I don't know. Maybe somebody can find use in him somewhere. Maybe he'll get a buff soon. Like, even though I am scaling him up, or using these units for skill ups, I'm gonna save one of them, because you never know. They get a buff and then all of a sudden they're good. Runes, info, runes, speed, crit damage, attack, on swift focus. What we got? Theo, violent, speed, crit damage, attack. Hathor, speed, HP, defense, on energy, shield, and focus. Info, sorry. What did I just do before him? Info on him too. I gotta remember to do that. Who else did I use? Beretta. Info. Speed. HP. On despair. Focus. And Veramoss. Speed, HP. On violent energy. There's the stats. Alright guys, I'm going to start on the 7 and 8. I might do them separately. And I'll get them out for you as soon as possible. Like, comment, subscribe. If anything else you want to see, let me know. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.